What I love about this particular conference is there's a lot of new innovations in what we're doing. What it does, it creates these opportunities that go far beyond just cutting a news story.
Vision, direction.
And journalism sort of satisfied all of these varied and divergent interests that I had. Our profession is one of the few sort of constitutionally mandated, or if you will, like sort of framed professions.
It's been really cool to meet other Asian American journalists. It's really great to see a lot of passion that people have shown for their love in journalism.
The sky's the limit when it comes to creativity, and that's what we need in all of these industries, is just new ideas that help us become better journalists.
Just to see how proud everyone is to be a journalist here has been really great to see.
They all gave me something to take home and think about. Hearing about their experiences, their highs and their lows, what it's like to report on something so controversial, how to make something that isn't so controversial still compelling to the viewer. That's all really important stuff.
The fact that there's a thirst out there to learn the real truths that are going on in the world that really weren't out there 10, 20, 30 years ago. More of an awareness that we need to start telling more of these truths that have been buried.
If people don't have good information or don't have a consensus on what is true about the reality in which we are living, society falls apart. We help keep the glue in place. We help, marry communities to each other. We try to bridge gaps of understanding between individuals as well as communities, as well as the states. In its purest form, we're here to foster community through information.
Feeling is actually a good thing. You can't tell somebody's story unless you really feel their pain. That's really kind of a secret weapon. If you feel them, then you can tell their story.
Journalism can be an incredibly emotionally taxing profession, and it's been so for me. I've often been there on the worst day of people's lives. What has helped me get through is to have a broad base of support through AAJA.
The stress and the burden of making deadlines, being thoughtful and objective about your approach, keeps you kind of centered on what your duties are. So you become more capable of handling the more emotional, difficult parts of the story by understanding that there's so many other things you need to be thinking about right now as well.
In order to have a functioning, healthy democracy, you need a free press.
But there's immense power in being an Asian American journalist. You have to be a horse with blinders, because democracy is really based on the fundamental free press. There has to be a free press in order for a democratic government to exist.
Encouraging other Asian Americans that this is a career path that we can do, and we can do great things with it.